And so, yes, continuing on, I truly am curious, to a degree, I suppose, why, my own dad, really even said that I'm not a man. So, there's a lot of different ways you can judge me fit, and, I do judge even myself, but I try not to, especially since I don't judge other people. I don't know why I would do that to myself, but, one requirement that I actually do think I satisfy in my own head is actually being a man, and on top of that, being manly, and also kind of spreading manfulness. I don't think it's manly, for example, for people to play video games and queue up for a game about glorious battle, and then, surrender as soon as you guys look like you're not going to win at 15 minutes or 11 or whatever it is your game does. I think that's not being a man at all. So, further. So, let's try and establish like a reliable definition for a man. First of all, I think a man should be dangerous, okay? A true man should be a dangerous person, okay? And the reason is because you may have to in your life defend yourself against either an animal or another man or something. Nature is crazy. The world is dangerous. Okay, so it's smart to do that. And secondly, you are a protector, okay? Women are awesome, but, in a marriage, your role, okay, obviously, if you guys ever got in a fight with another couple, and, the guy and the woman are both going after your wife, okay, is it her that's supposed to defend you against that, or is it you that's supposed to defend them? Is it, are you supposed to do it together? I mean, come on, guys. Seriously, yeah, of course she's supposed to help, but who has the responsibility, okay? Who has the capability? Who has more capability, right? That's the question. So, you do kind of have a responsibility to be dangerous. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, a man should also recognize and fight for honor, right? I think, true honor. And, sometimes things get so confusing. Depending on what tribe you're in or the people you're around, you may feel like you're on the right side. And that is one of the saddest things that does happen in our reality, is that people actually get love twisted, right? Something as pure and amazing and endless as love, my God, that I fight for, always will, they actually get it twisted, where they feel like they are fighting on the side of righteousness and love. And sad story, guess what? They weren't, dude. They were wrong, And so don't ever be guilty of that either, man. And so, that's actually a very simple definition. A man should be dangerous, okay? And he should also be able to identify and put himself in battle, enlist himself in the kingdom of, humility and good, and love, right? I can't think of anything else a man should be.